Alright, so we're in the final countdown now here to Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Solstice, Fatir, Christmas, Catmas. I've got all my presents bought, right? Well, what I was going to buy anyway, I bought. I like to make things, and so I'd say like 98% of presents I give at Christmas are things that I've made, and I make them specifically for Christmas gifts. Usually, every now and then there's something that's like, I've been holding on to this, and it's like, oh, I'm going to hold on to that. And I'm like, oh, this is for the, I must have made this for this person, but most of the things that I give at Christmas time, it's like, I made that for you. Or if I make a whole bunch of things, it's like I think about everybody I'm giving gifts to, and that's how I choose what I'm going to make. So like this year, what did I make? I made homemade deodorant, natural deodorant, and frankincense, of course, because I'm giving it as a Christmas gift. And then I made napkins. I made linen napkins, and I made napkins for my table as well, and I made new placemats for my table, but then I also made all these other napkins and napkin rings. I made napkin rings too, to give as gifts. And then what else did I make? I made bookmarks. And the bookmarks are really cool, because I keep not all of my magazines. Some of them I recycle, or I use as, to start fires in the fireplace when I need to, or whatever. But some of them, the ones that are really cool, I keep. Some periodicals I keep, like my Herb Quarterly and stuff like that. I keep those because those become like references, and I go back and I look at those. But like my old Farmer's Almanac, and because you get one every year, and my back issues, my old issues of Mountain Astrologer, and my old National Geographics, and lots of really cool magazines that have nifty pictures and things in them. And so I save that stuff because I do collage work. I made bookmarks this year, and then I also collect buttons. Well, I don't have much of a collection of buttons anymore. After everything I made all these bookmarks that are collaged and then have buttons, antique buttons on the end of the little, at the end of the hickey. Let me go grab one. Hold on. Here's one. This is the one I kept for myself. It's collaged on either side, and then it has a nifty antique button. And a book that I'm reading, Confederacy of Dunces. Oh my gosh, I read this the first time, I think it was the summer in between high school and college. And I read this one as well as, what the hell was the name of that other one? There's this other story about this guy. It takes place in Big Sur, actually, where he's a Confederate soldier after the Confederate. This isn't about the North and the South. This is, well, it is, but it isn't. Confederacy is something separate in that. This other book I'm talking about, I can't remember the title, but I read both of them at the same time. But anyway, this book's really funny. Really, 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 really funny. I'd forgotten how funny it was. And so a lot of the jokes, at that time, I didn't even get. And so now, it's always interesting to go back and read another book. But anyway, this is the bookmarks. And what else did I make? I made all these antique button jewelry, because I collect all these buttons, right? This is the bracelet that I kept for myself. And I have a couple necklaces that I've kept as well, just because I don't know who I want to give them to. I should wear one of those today. I think I will. I'll take off the malachite and I'll wear one of those button necklaces. But I made tons of them, and I'm giving those to people. Oh, and I made hankies, of course. Hankies or babushkas, right? They're big enough to be hankies or babushkas. And what else did I make? Oh, of course, our annual calendar. I made our calendar. And what else did I make? I made some ornaments. I made some quilted things. I made some stuff for Omar. I don't want to talk about it because I don't want him to know. I think he knows what he's getting anyway. But I made some things for him. I made something for us, for he and I, and our. I don't want to give away the good news just yet, and I shouldn't be counting my chickens before they're hatched anyway. So But there's going to be some exciting news real soon for us to share with everyone. But yeah, been making my presents, and a few people I bought things for, you know, and there were some things like things that I won, or were free gifts that were really, you know, nice things that I got from nice places that, you know, I don't have a need for it, but somebody else is going to like it very much. Like I won some plush animals, and I don't normally buy plushies because I don't like the fiber fill. I don't like the polyfiber fill, but I won them and they're cute. So, you know, I have nieces and nephews, and they'll get plushies, and I don't know. Christmas is coming, and I'm so torn about the holiday, you know. Growing up, it was always stressful. And there was about 4 or 5 years in a row when I was a kid that I was actually sick. Like I had the flu, or, you know, I was vomiting on Christmas. Like 4 years in a row. That was really crappy. And then in high school, Thanksgiving kind of got ruined for me. And so it's Christmas season, holiday season, you know. You never know. It's like, do you say Happy Holidays to somebody? Do you say Merry Christmas to somebody? Do you say Happy Hanukkah to somebody? No matter what you say, is it going to be presumptuous? It's like, oh, you think I celebrate that? Oh my God. Instead of, you know, thank you for wishing me a joyous celebration. I mean, what's wrong with that? You know, you should be able to say Merry Christmas to everyone. Even if you're not a Christian, for crying out loud, you can have a holiday. And it's just an acknowledgement that there's a holiday that's happening. I don't know. I need to go out and find me a Yule log. Maybe we'll do that this week or this weekend. I have family coming in for Christmas. I have all the packages for everybody, all boxed up and everything. So it looks really nice under the tree. I got all my plain paper, packing paper. I save things because I use them. It's like I don't buy wrapping paper because I still have a box of paper, of newsprint left over from last time we moved, you know, so, you know, and I have all these magazines, and I have newspapers, and that's what I do with that stuff. So I have all these brown paper packages tied up with string. These are a few of my favorite things. It looks really nice. It looks really nice. Oh, you saw, I think I posted pictures online. It's such a stressful time. But isn't everything? It's so hard to even find joy. Human beings are very meddlesome. I try not to be meddlesome. Anyway, got my to-do list for the week. I got bread to bake, but I can't do that till later because I don't want to bake it now. It'll be stale by the time we're going to eat it. I'm going to make French bread pizzas for Christmas Day. So I need to make the French bread. Why French bread pizzas? Because I made them this past summer when I did my when we did our cookbook. Or it was summer. It was in October. Oh, that's the other thing. I got my new proofs. Proof of our latest book. But where are the French bread pizzas? Where are they? After there they are. Here I was when I was making the French bread pizzas. Oh my gosh, they were so good. It was the sauce. The sauce was amazing. I used a red wine reduction. Well, I reconstituted porcini mushrooms in a red wine, and then I reduced the red wine and used the red wine to deglaze the pan that I was caramelizing the tomatoes and onions in. It's tomato, onion, and eggplant. And then I used that, I chopped up the porcinis that were reconstituted and then put that in the sauce too, and some chopped up olives. Oh my god, that sauce was so good. It was like a Sicilian style sauce on a French bread pizza. We did them on the grill, so here they are on the grill. They were real good. We're not going to be putting them on the grill, but I will be using my griddle pan for those. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so these are the proofs. I got 3 proofs of the book. There's things in it that it's not as perfect as some of the past ones have been. That's making me nuts because I can see all the little justifications that are off, and it's like they had to switch just individual pages. It's not even like it's consistent on on the entire document. It's just like some of the pictures are now just a smidge bigger than the one next to it when they were supposed to be like a, oh, anyway. I have to decide whether I'm just going to let it go. I made some changes to the cover. We'll see. I don't know. Sing my Christmas medley. I mean, I didn't write any of the music, of course, but I'm the one who's done this arrangement. Oh, am I going to get flagged for copyright infringement? Ooh, don't even sing a Christmas song anymore. You might get tagged for copyright infringement. He's gone 2,000 miles. It's very far. The snow is falling down. It's colder day by day. I miss you. The children were singing. It must be coming on Christmas. They're cutting down trees. They're putting up reindeer and singing songs of joy and peace. I wish I had a dreidel, dreidel, dreidel I made you out of chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Yuletide carols being sung by the choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a tofurkey and some mistletoe will help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep that night. They know that Santa's on his way. He's bringing lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways. Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah. Joyous solstice. A glowing Kwanzaa, but Merry Christmas to you. Whatever you're celebrating or not celebrating, I hope you have everything you need this week. There's so many people who don't. And it's easy to feel, for me, to feel unneeded, unwanted, insignificant, useless. But at least I have enough of what I need. And there's so many people who don't. Anyway, on with it. On with the week. Getting ready. Reparations.